Uh, Today I'm here to express my concerns as to the fairness, as to the growth and development of downtown. As we know, for the past 15, 20 years, downtown has been upheld by minority businesses. Now there's a new wave that's coming forth wherein there is value in downtown, and it seems to me, being a member of city council and a person that set rules and regulation as it relates to the growth and the development of downtown, that the push to develop downtown is going to be done unfairly. And that's all that we are asking. These are our children, and their parents and foreparents have put forth an effort to come down here to create a business that they could leave to their children. But it appears that those that fought to keep downtown afloat are going to lose the battle. All energies and efforts are being put on those who have all of the money. Now, I'm relating to an incident that happened last Friday, wherein the Florence City Council gave overwhelming incentives to a white developer, in which I could support if it were fair, but in the same breath, made it even more difficult for a minority developer to establish his business downtown. This, I'm saying to you, is unacceptable. This thing was proposed and supported by all members of council except one that wasn't there, except me. I mean, why is it that people can't see that minorities, black folk, we are human too? When we put all of our energies and efforts and stuff, and we try to there is no help. When we look at the police station, we brought in a police station here downtown that's one block from the present police station, that they said we have to do this because we have to bring people downtown. And my concern is, what do they mean by people? And I'm sure, as you know, they mean white people, because it's okay for this to be this way for black folk. And so that is the intent. I'm taking that as being the intent of the development of downtown, that is going to be all white, which the way it is in all other downtown developments. When we look at the new developments that's happening downtown, it's all white. Nobody knew black is coming. We've got 3 or 4 white businesses coming here. This black business right here next door is going to have to leave. And we're providing all these incentives for those that don't need it. Now, my hope is, and I was hoping that we would have more minority investors down here, because they're the ones that's going to lose. And I've told them this 10 years ago. Now what I've said is coming to fruition. And if we don't stand up, I'm asking us to stand so that we can preserve the integrity of this downtown with minority businesses as well as white. I'm not segregating. We need to work together. All the incentives that were put on the table when this whole concept began is now off the table. And those incentives were a means of making sure that there's a congenial mixture of white and blacks in the development of downtown. But the council that we have now have no concern, based on what I've seen so far, for the minority in downtown developers. So I'm asking people, those of you that downtown, or especially if you're a minority, you have to stand. Come before council on August 8th. You're not here now, so I don't know if I need to expect you on August 8th. You need to come before council and demand that you get your fair share of the growth and development of downtown. Because what's happening is not fair, is not right, and it is pure out darn right racist. And we are the ones that have to stop this, because look at what's happening on a national level. All that we've fought for and gained since Reconstruction, we are going back, and we're just doing nothing about it. I'm here to tell you that I'll do whatever I can, however I can, to help you to preserve your children's future. We need to help our children. They need a future. And there's nothing that we have that's going to protect them in their future lives. Questions?
So what you're saying is that if this develops as a hotel, by removing it from the TIF district, then if this was going to be the primary engine to drive redevelopment, you're pulling all that money out and it's not going to be the primary engine, that nobody benefits from the merchants won't benefit by having that down here because it won't be funding the tax incremental funding district.
Well, downtown development is good. I'm not against that. We need to find means and ways to create development downtown. But because when this comes, if it comes, it would surely bring people, and those people will help shop in these shops. But when you're taking away the funding source to help develop the low-income areas, then it's not going to develop. What's going to happen is the only people that will be able to afford to come downtown are the people that's got a lot of money, because there's nothing coming in as a result of removing the TIF district to uplift the deprived businesses within the city of Florence. Absolutely. We have to find means and ways of protecting the current businesses down here. There is nothing on the table now to protect those businesses. We were promised means and ways to create more minority businesses through the incubator. Now that's not even on the table. That was the number one thing that we requested back in 2000 when we were doing this downtown revitalization project. Now all that we have requested, the incubator that was supposed to be done, they were supposed to generate money out of the TIF district to create microloans to help these minority businesses. We were supposed to get money out of the TIF district to help these businesses with their finances so that they can diversify their stock, so that it be more appealing to all races, not only the black races, but all of this stuff is off the table. And now you're taking off the table the TIF district, the means of creating the financing in order to do it. So to me, the intent is the same as it has been in all other cities. If you look at all other cities that have had downtown revitalization, all the black businesses have been pushed out. And the whole same concept is going to be the main issue, can't get a word out, here in Florence. We can't allow that to happen. And all I'm out here today is to protect the interests of the minority businesses that are down here. Whatever incentives we give to one, we need to give those incentives to others. Bring businesses downtown, because businesses create business, and therefore we all can grow in harmony and be a strong, diverse downtown. That's my problem.